I'll hand her the diplomas.
You're announcing the names. She's handing me the diplomas. I'll hand them to the picture.
Perfect. Are you guys going to stand up for that?
Yeah,
I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
Yep.
Should we use like a little post and put the diplomas over there? Because they'll come up this way. What do you think? Oh, are they coming this way?
They are coming.
Then never mind. Leave them right there. That's okay.
So you'll hand it to them?
She'll hand it to me.
I'll hand it to you.
I'm just going to stand over there and
That's it. That's perfect. But I'll start from here.
perfect.
All right. Good evening. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this celebration. Yes, woo! We are here to celebrate. We're here to celebrate this amazing graduating class from STEPMC's Getting Ahead. So, I'm Monica Fry, and I am the board president, and I am so excited that this is the largest graduation that I've had a chance to welcome people to by far. Yes. It is wonderful to celebrate your success, but the size of the class doesn't matter. Every single one of you has an important story that you've brought along, and that's what we're here to celebrate tonight. That's what really matters. So on behalf of the board, I'd like to say welcome to all of the graduates, all of the volunteers and staff members, and especially all of the family of these graduates. You have been with them every step of the way, and that is so important, your support in all of this. So back to you as graduates, the reason we're here this evening. I want to say a special congratulations on behalf of the board. You are making an investment in yourself and in your family that will change the rest of your life. It will benefit every person in your family, and it will benefit the whole McPherson community. So congratulations. I look forward to hearing more of your stories and can't wait to hear more in the future. Thanks.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Angela Brunk, and I am the new director here at STEPMC. Although I haven't had the opportunity or the privilege of knowing our graduates for a long time, I know day in and day out our graduates put in the hard work to improve their lives and the lives of their families. I have enjoyed spending time with our graduates during our Thursday night dinners and programming. When thinking about our graduates, the word inspiration comes to mind. Although graduates, you may not realize it, you are an inspiration. Your stories are filled with courage to overcome many challenges. Your stories are filled with perseverance to keep going. And your stories are filled with hope for the future. It has been amazing to see and hear the growth in your lives as you have been a part of STEPMC. With the growth and the hard work that you've put in, graduates know you are not alone. You are supported by a vast community of people who are in your corner cheering you on. A community that includes wonderful staff that put their heart and soul into this work every day. A community of caring board members that have a love for this organization. A community of generous volunteers. Volunteers such as committee members, which are Finance Committee, Recruitment Committee, College and Career Readiness Committee, and Outreach Committee. Volunteers such as facilitators who facilitate and build relationships with our Getting Ahead class. Volunteers such as partners who become intentional friends for our leaders. Volunteers such as meal providers who come prepared on Thursday nights to feed around 100 people. Volunteers such as program guest speakers who speak on program nights about anything from finance to housing and college and career information, childcare and health information. Volunteers such as leaders who are always willing to give back to STEPMC by doing such things like getting roped into speaking at churches, or hosting epic garage sales, giving car rides, and many other volunteer opportunities. And volunteers, such as donors, who keep this great organization funded because of the success of our graduates. However, this community at STEPMC is bigger than all the volunteers positions I can list, and our community numbers are continually growing. We are always looking to build our community. If you are interested in a way you can partner with STEPMC, you're welcome to visit with one of the staff members after graduation, Or there's cards in front of you in the pews. You can fill it out and just return it to the place that you picked it up at. I personally want to thank everyone for coming out tonight and being a part of the STEPMC community and supporting our graduates, who now move on to the STEPMC community leaders. Before I finish tonight, I want our graduates to take a moment to look around this room. Go ahead, look around the room. This is your community, a community filled with family, with friends, with intentional friends or partners, with supporters, and with social capital. This community is rooting for you. So tonight, let's celebrate you, class of 2024 graduates, for your hard work, your success, and your hope for the future. I would now like to introduce Amber Phyllis, who will be speaking to you tonight as a STEPMC facilitator.
Hello everyone, I'm Amber. As some of you may know, I graduated Getting Ahead July 2022 and went on to complete the 18 months as a team leader. During that time, I was matched with 3 pretty amazing partners. They were like a perfect mixture of what I needed at the time. With our time together, I accomplished many of my SMART goals I had set for myself. My first goal was to open an actual checking and savings account to start an emergency fund. For the first time, I have been able to keep and manage those accounts without being overdrawn. Another goal I had set was to get our own place for us to call home. This was accomplished in January 2023. For the first time, I have paid my rent on time for more than a year. Guess what I'm saying is that STEPMC isn't just a class you take and a free meal, which is a great benefit. It's a start to a way out of old habits, whether it's generational or situational. There is a way out. As I complete this Getting Ahead class for a second time as co-facilitator, I feel like I have learned even more to add what I previously learned. If you are questioning whether to start Getting Ahead class or to be a partner, I say yes. I myself have felt compelled to keep giving my time to a program that has given me so much. I will be continuing on to be a partner for the graduating class. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening. Now let's hear from our co-facilitator, Emily Cannon, who couldn't be with us tonight, but did want to send us a short message.
Hi guys, it's Emily, and I am joining you virtually this evening to wish you congratulations on your graduation. Guys, it has been such a joy to be part of the Getting Ahead class this year and to be one of the co-facilitators. As always, I feel like I learned a lot from each and every one of you. I hope that you've learned a lot from each other, and I hope that as you go into the future together, that you will just continue to be an incredible community, continue to be a blessing to the people of McPherson, and continue to be a blessing to your partners who you're going to be getting paired up with soon. You guys have all the potential in the world, and you have so many gifts, so many strengths, and so many talents, and you just deserve the best as you continue to write your stories and as you continue this amazing journey that you've been on. So congratulations, enjoy celebrating your accomplishments this evening, and just have a fantastic time. I'm rooting for all of you.
Howdy. My name is Jay Warner, and it's my privilege to be a co-facilitator of this Getting Ahead class. I didn't want to dress up this evening, but I was willing to gussy up. I'm wearing a suit. You may have noticed that. This is not to show how important I am. Rather, in my family of origin and in my professional training, I was taught that this is a sign of respect. And I know of no one more worthy of my respect than this Getting Ahead class. The rest of my comments are just for them, so the rest of you check email, update your Facebook status, whatever. Wow. Y'all give me life. I've heard your past stories, I have heard your joys, and I have heard your traumas. I have seen your present stories. I have seen your successes, and I've seen your struggles. You are survivors. You amaze me. And this is not the end. Some of us have our SMART goals already clearly defined. Some of us are firmly on our way to our hope-filled future stories. Some of us see our futures dimly through the fog. We see bits and pieces of where we are going, but not really a clear idea of how to get there. It remains a mystery. Still, some of us feel the tyranny of the moment, fighting for survival, fighting for our existence. I also remember those of us who are not with us this evening. Some are working towards their future stories. Some are struggling in an existence that they have not yet been able to escape from. I remember Jesse Ray, who is resting in a peace that he was unable to find in life. And yet, through all the ups and downs, I remain certain that we do have hope-filled future stories to live. Y'all are fantastic. You inspire me. You give me life. I'm glad to be a part of your herd. Peace.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here tonight. We are going to move on into a really powerful part of the evening where we get to hear some of the impactful stories from our graduates. So,
my name is Joel Madison.
My name is Maya Santillan.
My name's Amani Jackson.
My name is Nicholas.
My name's Aaron Bates.
My name is Sabrina Mestis.
My name is Troy Helzer.
My name's Mark.
I'm Nicholas Houghton.
Aaron Jenfob.
Cody.
My name is Brandon.
I'm Samantha.
I'm Jennifer.
I'm Lacey Holcomb.
My name is Patrick Wall.
My name is Brooke Little.
I'm Tina Elizabeth Larrabee.
My name is Tracy Nichols.
My name is Holly.
My name is Jeremiah.
I'm Justice Green.
Jeremy John Hands.
Okay, my name is Brianna Kennedy.
My name is Thomas Diesel.
I'm Susan.
My name is Crystal.
What was life like for me while I was struggling in poverty? It was very miserable. It felt like there was no escape.
It was hard. I had a lot of challenges.
It was stressful. I never knew where I was going to get money for food. From day to day, fighting, doing whatever I had to do to get some income coming in.
The most valuable part of getting ahead for me probably has to be the relationships in the community. Like, everybody is just so whole and caring, and there's never a dull moment.
We can all share and inform people of things that we wouldn't normally outside of the community.
It gave me hope that I could go somewhere from where I was, and that I could change things if I felt like being in this program gave me the ability to network and maybe change things,
I have no problem speaking out and open to everybody, but a one-on-one, personal, intimate conversation like that really made me think like, okay, I have great things to say here. Clearly my voice is heard, even when I'm not thinking my voice will be heard, or what I'm saying is inspiring or prolific in any way. Clearly it is.
I can say I'm not 100%, but I can say that I am a lot better. I can take care of my own bills. I can pay my own bills now. I have a 3.5-year job plus an 8-year part-time job. I have a vehicle that works. I can pay the insurance on it. I have electricity. I have a meeting relationship with my kids. Oh no, I don't have to go to the food bank all that much anymore. I can buy my own food. I can take care of myself.
My current goals and dreams are to provide a better, brighter future for my daughter Adeline and graduate business school and make a change in businesses throughout.
My goals and dreams would be to keep pushing this influence that I have, whether it's through my music streams or, just the people I meet out in the world. I do really want to make the best of my music.
And I talked to my mom for the first time in 2 years. And I told her all about STEPMC and about getting ahead and stuff like that. And she told me for the first time in 2 years that she was proud of me because of the fact of me being clean and sober and doing all the right things.
I love this place.
Hello, STEPMC graduates. Sorry I couldn't be there tonight, but I'm really proud of all of us. My name is Sabrina Mestis. I'm a 47-year-old single mom who has, by all accounts, lived in poverty my whole life. My mom was a single mom who succumbed to her addiction very early in my life. We moved a lot and never really had much. Although I was always fully aware that we were poor, I never knew there was any other way to live. I remember having all the dreams of how I would live when I was old enough to make enough money to get out of poverty. I spent much of my life striving to be the best in all things, school, jobs, all the things, just to achieve some sense of belonging and a level of self-sufficiency that I thought would bring about my happiness, that I thought would get me free of the confines of living in this life that I absolutely despised. I looked for various ways to achieve this break from poverty that I alone thought was my way out. I got good grades. I was extremely gifted, or so that's what the teachers told my mom. But the thought process that was developed in living in a lower class of people was that survival trumped any type of success that I needed to have. There were no special classes for a kid like me because the money my family did not have was better spent to feed my body rather than my mind and my spirit and my future. Left to my own devices, I worked constantly and found a faster paced, highly unsuccessful life. I waitressed, bartended, and inevitably ended up selling drugs at a very high level. Due to my own addictions and trauma, any success that could have come from the drive and money made was gone with the wind. The better life was not meant for people like me. My mindset associated with money was, what I spend today, I'll make tomorrow. I never thought about saving or owning anything. I've recently learned that money does not buy happiness. I have had and lost many things time and time again. I came into getting ahead at 300% based on the guidelines set forth by, what we are, what poverty is or isn't. I already had all the boxes checked on the list of things to do. People come into this program hoping to check off those boxes, and I already had it checked off, which on paper seemed quite successful and even admirable. I didn't think there was anything for me to learn. And that was pretty ignorant and arrogant at best. No amount of achievement, money, or otherwise was going to automatically change my attitude and thought process that was always very deeply rooted in poverty. That is where this program changed me forever. I couldn't stand here more connected and grateful. Where am I going? Well, my financial goal is to pay all my bills on time and in full. For me, that's a pretty big deal. To build an emergency fund of over $1,000 by March 1st of 2025. My economic goal is to continue to position myself for home ownership and, God willing, have that accomplished by August 1st of 2025. In this way, I can begin to build a sustainable future and wealth for my children. My personal goal is to grow in understanding and effectiveness to help my community and those who still struggle within it. Thanks to STEPMC and McPherson County for believing in us before we could believe in ourselves and for showing us it's okay to dream.
Okay, our next speaker is Nicholas Hennegard. Yep. Can we give him a round of applause? You want to be here? It's up to you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome tonight. My name is Nicholas Hennegard. I'm a proud graduate of STEPMC and a member of the recovery community. In my childhood, I experienced poverty with my mom, a single mom of two, doing the best that she could. Then, as a teenager, I lived with my father, and I was able to get out of poverty for a while. As an adult, I put myself in a situation of poverty through active addiction. Now I'm rebuilding my life out of the ashes into a beautiful life to come. Last year, I found a program called STEPMC, and since then, I've been part of the Getting Ahead program. And now standing before you as one of its graduates. I am grateful for the community's support making this possible. In this program, I have learned about 11 resources that make or break you. With that knowledge, I am able to stay vigilant and continue making progress. Another thing I've learned in class was how to code switch. This will be vital for my success and business career. Throughout my career, I will need to be able to talk to people from all three classes. Code switching will help me to keep from being offensive. The last thing I want to share with you is that I've found a whole new family. STEPMC is a network of people who are working together to change the world and make brighter futures for those who have done the work. Thank you all for attending tonight and your support of this amazing program. Thank you to all the staff and donors for helping to facilitate this. I want to thank all my classmates for shared experiences and remaining vulnerable throughout the process. Last but definitely not least, Jay. Thank you for all the jokes, farm reports, and heart you put into our class.
Okay, next up is Brooke Little. Woo!
Good evening. Thank everybody for coming. My name is Brooke, and I'm 32 years young. I'm a mother of 3, but because of a lot of things that I had endured in my childhood, I only have one of my children. Super blessed that he's here tonight. So I grew up in poverty that for some years was unnoticed. My mom went through a lot of her own struggles that bled onto my brother and I. She remarried, and I gained 3 more siblings. We never had enough money to reach through payday. New school clothes were scarce. Food was always pinched, and I remember my bedroom was virtually empty towards my teenage years. Around 14, I went through a lot of sexual and physical trauma that paved a dirt road for the remainder of my childhood years, and I fell into addiction at a very young age and got put in foster care, moving on to have my own children to live in chaos and poverty themselves. By the time I was 21, I was incarcerated, where I was in and out of prison and jail more times than I can count, serving over 8.5 years in prison and multiple in jail. I lost custody of both my older children and even had a daughter during my addiction that I had to put up for adoption. I went through a transition about a year back where I matured enough and found faith in God to be so moving that I was able to allow myself to surrender all the guilt and shame that I had put upon myself and allow change and growth in my life that I'm still trying to be fully comfortable with. STEPMC has become a part of my growth that I have been able to gain a full concept of community and friendship. I'm now even employed with STEPMC since February as their Vista, which has been like the biggest blessing in my life. And I have been blessed with the opportunity to take this class, not only focusing on financial aspects of society resources, and the hidden rules. But what to do with all that to stay above water and what it means to be a part of society today and fully function. I can gladly say that I love where I am in my life today, and that this class has been nothing but a gain for me and the people that I'm learning to love.
Okay, next up I have Troy Helser.
How y'all doing? So I wrote a speech, and before I start this speech, I want to thank all of my Oxford brothers and sisters and my peers from STEPMC. Without them, I wouldn't be standing here in front of you guys today. Here's the speech. My journey with STEPMC has been transformative, turning a period of uncertainty into one of growth and empowerment. When I first moved to McPherson, I felt like a lost soul. At the age of 40, I didn't know where my life was going or what my next steps should be. It was challenging time filled with uncertainty and self-doubt. Then, a friend introduced me to the STEPMC program. Initially, I was hesitant and apprehensive. I didn't know anyone and felt overwhelmed. By the new environment, I kept to myself, avoiding conversations and staying in my comfort zone. However, as the program progressed, something began to change within me. Midway through, I mustered the courage to open up and start talking to others. I realized that I was not alone in my struggles and that many others were on similar journeys. The supportive community, coupled with the practical tools and lessons provided by STEPMC, helped me gain confidence and a new perspective on life. I started to forge connections and share my experience and learn from others, fostering the sense of belonging and purpose. Today, I am proud to stand before all of you and share my story. STEPMC has equipped me with invaluable tools to stay ahead in life and navigate its challenges with resilience and optimism. A few of the things I have placed into my values are my capabilities of building confidence. STEPMC helped me overcome my shyness and fear of social interaction. Networking opportunities through STEPMC, I have had the chance to connect with various individuals and build a strong network of support. Personal growth. The program has encouraged me to step out of my comfort zone and challenge myself to grow both personally and professionally. Life skills. I have acquired valuable life skills such as effective communication, time management, and goal settings through STEPMC. Gratitude. I am grateful for the transformation STEPMC has brought into my life and the doors it has opened for me. Inspiration. I am now inspired to continue learning, growing, and sharing my experience with others, thanks to the guidance and support of STEPMC. It has also instilled in me the importance of giving back. I am now committed to sharing what I have learned with others, hoping to inspire and support those who may feel as lost as I once did.
I think that was similar to a mic drop, I'm not sure. Thank you, babe. That's okay. Is it straight? Is that right? Okay. All right, next up, I have Miss Tina Larrabee.
Hey everybody, thank you for coming. My name is Tina. When I was younger, I remember both of my parents had full-time jobs. My mom paid bills, but not until after we went to the store and got food and what we wanted and needed. If we didn't have enough money for bills, she would call and make arrangements to pay at a later date. We didn't want for nothing, but we didn't have a budget either. I remember we moved quite often, and we always went to food banks. We lived paycheck to paycheck. We knew how to splurge, have fun, and go out to eat, but never to save money. I thought this was life. As I got older, I found I struggled with money, with bills, and with relationships. If I didn't have enough money, I would borrow from churches or make payment arrangements. I went to the food bank and lived on canned goods. I've been married 4 times and divorced 3 times. I felt like I failed each time, lowering my self-esteem. I found myself involved in an abusive relationship with 5 kids and turning to drugs late in life. With my kids split up, living with different parts of the family, and my mom passing away from cancer, I turned to addiction. It was the only thing that made me feel worthy. When I found STEPMC, it was called Circles. I was at my rock bottom. I was living in a house with no electricity, taking cold showers, and walking everywhere. I walked into this church and talked to Rebecca Lewis Pankratz. She enrolled me in Circles, and I took the class and started getting back on track. I graduated getting ahead and quit coming. I guess I felt scared for change. In August 2017, I found recovery and began trying again and enrolled into STEPMC. Going through the Getting Ahead class this time has opened my eyes in several ways. They have helped me to improve my relationships in all areas of my life. The resources we have in this community are here to help and to teach us new ways to live and help us get out of poverty. Struggling in poverty was our past. Building relationships and using our resources to change and grow is overcoming poverty. For me, looking into the future, I would like to have a budget, savings account, and emergency fund, and live in a beautiful house, not too big, but not too small. I want to build stronger relationships with my children and be a worthy wife, friend, mentor, and coach. I am ready to take STEPMC as far as I can and one day help someone like I am being helped. Thank you for letting me share.
Sure. Okay. Okay, and last but not least, out of our graduates, I have Patrick Wall.
Hi. My name is Patrick Wall. I am 39 years old, and I recently moved to McPherson. Well, it's been a ways ago now, back in December. I really knew nothing about this place. I didn't know anybody. I mean, I called it McPherson forever until somebody told me there's no fear in McPherson, so I stopped doing that. So, I spent most of my life moving from town to town, state to state, so I wasn't new to change like this. Some places were better than others. I won't talk much about my past. It's very extensive and honestly, a lot. It was a trying struggle. Hopelessness and failure was where I was trying to come out of. From day one moving into Mac, I have had nothing but the best experience. I'm a part of a sober living program called the Omega Project, which has saved my life. They had their own arms open wide to me. From there, I was able to branch out and meet so many more amazing people. I found a great church. I have an amazing job at Central Plastics. I work out daily at the YMCA, which is filled with amazing people in the community I've met. Everyone has been great. I found out about this program, STEPMC, and I had my reservations. I didn't really feel like doing it because it was just, I felt like I had experienced enough change, but something told me I should. I have not regretted it. I have met so many more amazing people here. I have learned more about this community, found out that there are so many resources out there in this town that can help me to achieve my goals. It has been a real blessing to be a part of something like this. The community here at STEPMC has watched me reach goals like getting my family back, hitting a year's sobriety, and the people on my social media have watched me hit PRs in the gym. So, they've also seen me help me see a light at the end of the tunnel. the tunnel being poverty. I thank you, STEPMC and McPherson, for giving me a new home. And I'll end with this. Jesus Christ is King. Thank you.
Okay, and then we get to hear from one of our currently MASH team leaders who went through this same process not long ago. So Anthony Wiley.
Be on TV, Mom? Y'all made me go last. The nerves really kicking in now. Well, she's last. Put me behind all y'all. Good evening, everyone. My name is Anthony. Wow, pretty amazing that it's already been a year since I received my Getting Ahead certificate. I would like to start out by saying how proud I am of y'all. This is the biggest group I've seen yet. Not as cool as mine, but still awesome. They're back there. Graduates, I'm telling you, stick around STEPMC. The most amazing part of this organization is the people that show up and dedicate their time to becoming friends with us. Before I took STEPMC, I was surviving, not preparing for anything. Through taking this class, it widened my vision, helping me see a bigger and better future. Let me tell you that I couldn't see past my day-to-day. If you have met me since coming to STEPMC, then you probably don't see much of a difference because I've been given 110% since showing up here. Hey. It's a great feeling when you know you have a great village behind you. I know it does for me. The sky's the limit. I have goals now since starting STEPMC. I've held a job for over a year, which that's hard for me to do. I've started taking recovery meetings into the medical rehabilitation facility. I love volunteering. I've been blessed with a reliable vehicle, which is amazing. God bless. I married my better half, which, funny story, I lost my ring in a fishing trip. Crazy. I still hear about it every night. It feels good to know that I'm making my family proud. My friends can trust me. Everyone here in this town shows up for us in one way or another. Y'all are my driving force. Our previous director still reaches out to me every once in a while. He wished me happy birthday. That made me feel good. Sherry, my old coach, still keeps in touch. She got me and my wife tickets to the Salina Symphony for a wedding gift, and that was our first time going to something like that, which was amazing. The coaches that are still with STEPMC are amazing, and our new director is as well. I see their passion for STEPMC. To the ones who get the pleasure of being our team partners, thank you for being here with us on our journey. Jay is still here, sitting in the stuff with us. We changed that word. Helping us get out. Y'all still aren't cooler than last year's class. If y'all don't believe us, ask Jay. Thought that I would say that before I close. My journey is far from over. Until next time, thanks.
Okay, thank you everyone for your bravery and standing up here and speaking tonight. I know that takes a whole nother level of courage and vulnerability to do. So next up we have the presentation of our certificates. So graduates, if you would like to come through this door in order, and we will, yep, that would be you. I'm just saying the name. Okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and start because this is a big old class, y'all. Okay, so first up, we have Miss Erin Bates. Just kidding, just kidding. Perfect. Okay, next up, Thomas Diesel. Brandon Dyer. Jeremiah Evans. You're doing so great. Thank you. Susan Gambrill. Justice Green. Jeremy Hands. Troy Helzer. Mr. Nicholas Hennegart. Lacey Holcomb. Nicholas Houghton. Miss Holly Hunter. Miss Imani Jackson. Congratulations. Miss Bree Kennedy. Congratulations. Marquina Larrabee. Brooke Little. Joel Madison. Travis Meads. Sabrina Mestis, who is not with us, but we will give her a round of applause because she did it too. And then we have Mr. Mark Nelson. Teresa Nichols. Aaron Pop. Miss Samantha Rickerson. Miss Maya Santillion. Good job, Mama. Jennifer Leffler. Good job, Mama. We're almost there. Crystal Thornhill. Mr. Patrick Wall. And then we have Cody Wolf. Okay, I would just like to close us out with saying thank you all for choosing to be here tonight in celebration of all these wonderful graduates. What a beautiful night it has been, and a powerful night. And would you just look around at all these amazing faces who've shown up to support such a wonderful group of determined individuals. Graduating class of 2024, I'd like to start out by saying thank you for showing up for yourselves over this last 22 weeks. I know that life has been messy and really, really hard for some of you all. It's also held a lot of joyful moments and victories for a lot of you. All this, and guess what? You did not give up and you didn't give in when things got hard. Super proud of you guys. You kept showing up at STEPMC again and again, regardless of what life threw your way. And it's been an absolute pleasure having you all as my very first graduating class since becoming a McPherson coach. Thank you. You all are so brave and so full of courage. And I'm so very proud to get to be a part of your journey. I can't wait to see what the future holds for you and your family's lives. I'm sure that there will still be some hard times alongside many more victories. Just keep showing up like you do, and I promise you, in a short time, you'll look back and say, wow, I'm so glad that I didn't give up when things got hard. You will get to be a living testimony for others who need someone to light the path for them as they take their first steps into a better life. So thank you, all of you, for being so full of integrity in life. I have so many great things to say about STEPMC and what this program has done in my own life, but I'd say my biggest takeaway would be the community and support I've gained for me and my family. Hands down. Thank you, guys. We no longer have to do it alone. Pretty cool. So this is the largest Getting Ahead class that STEPMC has ever graduated. Yeah. And with that being said, we would like to make an announcement and warmly welcome Rebecca Dara as an additional McPherson coach. And we would also like to introduce and welcome Miss Alyssa Ward as our new Moundridge coach. I know everybody's hungry. So could we give one last round of applause for all the hard work being done by our families here at STEPMC. Before I dismiss you all, I would like to say thank you to Miss Jackie Gilby for being our photographer this evening and filling in. And a special thank you to Mark Hunter for putting all of this together and helping put things in sync for us this evening. So, thank you all for showing up and for your time this evening. So after this, we'll just head down to Hess Hall and you're dismissed. Congratulations, graduates. Wait. Graduates, let's gather on stage, and families, you're welcome to hang around until they're through, but we need one big group picture of them.